feel like Arsenal will still win the league. I know it's difficult for someone to just say Arsenal can still win the league, you know, because looking at their recent form, you know, they've played 3 matches and they drew those 3 matches. They played 2-2 with West Ham. They played 2-2 with Liverpool. They played 3-3 with Southampton. I mean, the West Ham game and the Southampton games are games that you're supposed to win. There's nothing. You're supposed to win these 2 games, especially the Southampton game. You know, playing 2-2 with Liverpool is not that bad. You know, you'll be like, okay, man, they are Liverpool. God. But playing 2-2 with West Ham, going 2 goals ahead in 10 minutes and drawing that game, and also playing a 3-3 with Southampton is unacceptable, to be candid. And I think Arsenal need to do better than this. I know fatigue comes to play, man. Like, you could see it in them that they want to play this game, but the body is not there to deliver those games. Do you understand what I mean? Like, you know that moment as a footballer where your ankle and your knee are shaking. I mean, they've worked so hard, to be candid, and they've never been in this kind of pressure in their life. That's one thing you must know again. But I think Arsenal deserve to win the league. They deserve to win the league. I'm talking from a Manchester United fan perspective, because I don't want Man City to do the treble. I don't want them to win the Premiership 3 times consecutively again. I just want Arsenal to win this game, for God's sake. If you see the way I was rooting for Arsenal against Southampton, you think I'm an Arsenal fan. Anyway, please, if this is your first time of seeing this channel, subscribe, like, and on the notification button so that you can get the best of football preview, review, and also interview. Thank you. So today what we're going to do, we're going to give you reasons why Arsenal will win the league. I just want to bring something out that I feel if Arsenal follow all those steps, they're going to win the league. But before I proceed now, I would like to name the 6 remaining teams that Arsenal will be playing, and I'll also name the 8 remaining teams that Man City will be playing. Because sorry, I'll be naming, the 8 remaining team that Man City will be playing. I think it's 8, yeah. Arsenal, their first game is away to Man City. That is a cracker. That is a cracker. I mean, it is from that game, I'm going to make a proper definition if Arsenal is going to win the league. If Arsenal could get a point from there, just a fucking point from that game, then I'm absolutely very, very sure that Arsenal can win the league. Arsenal will all in entirety would put all whatever they have to put in that place to just make sure that they don't lose that game against Man City, because it's very, very important. And the last time Arsenal played against Man City, they played absolutely very, very well. But the problem was nobody was there to take the chances, and Man City took their chances. That's the difference. So that's it. The second game will be against Chelsea at home. It's going to be at Emirates Stadium. The last time Chelsea met Arsenal, Arsenal won away at Stamford Bridge, and Chelsea are not the Chelsea that we used to know. Now they are not they're not in form. They're struggling. So I think this is the best time for any club to meet Chelsea, and I think Arsenal can get a 3 point at home. But this is where my problem is. My biggest problem is against Newcastle at home. Because I think Newcastle were part of the team that made Arsenal not to make top 4 last season. Yeah, if you remember that. Yeah, they were muzzled out of it. But this is a different Arsenal. But this is a different Newcastle too, man. Because Newcastle are fucking strong. Newcastle played against Manchester United and they was terrific. But I think Newcastle kind of losing it up lately. Because if you watch their game against Aston Villa that they lost 3-0, you'll be like, they're beatable, right? But this is St. James. This is their home. So it's going to be difficult. And I think this is where, aside from the game, Man City game, I think the toughest game here is Newcastle game at home to Arsenal. But if Arsenal could pick 3 points from here again, that is very, very important. To be candid, aside from Man City game, I think Arsenal need to win all their games. All. Let me go through it now. Arsenal will be playing Newcastle away, which they need to win that game. So Arsenal will be playing against Brighton. Now, when Arsenal play against Brighton, I feel like Arsenal can win Brighton all the time because they're almost playing the same pattern. But the good thing about Arsenal is Arsenal has people that can score more than Brighton. So Arsenal need to pick that 3 point again. Then if it's against Nottingham Forest and Wolves, these are two games that is absolutely sure that they can win. They can get their 3 points. So as from these 6 games now, I think the most difficult part of it is Man City and Newcastle. So if Arsenal could get a draw from Man City game and win Newcastle, I think Arsenal will win the league. But it's a very, very difficult task, man. I will not lie you. See, Man City are such a dangerous team that they will keep crawling. They will keep crawling. And before you know it, they will just come ahead of you. They've done this against Liverpool, man. Liverpool were topping the table with over 10 points. They keep crawling. Man City, they're such a beast. They'll keep crawling. And before you know it, they are ahead of you. But I'm just hoping and I'm praying that it's not going to repeat itself this season, man. Because Arsenal have suffered so long and they deserve to win the Premier League, to be candid. So that's it for Arsenal.